They're all going no gloves, Eric. They're all going no. Eric will get you to talk to him. You're very quiet, Janet. I didn't know you were there. Oh, I don't know. Even that one back there who normally talks a lot, he's very quiet. Can not normally shut him up. So what are we doing, my friend? Fisting. Fisting. Fingers. Fingers. No, fingers. Fingers. Okay? Slow down. So if I was to say to you the new slow, slow is the new fast, what are you going to say? If I was going to say to you, slow down. If that was your bottom, would you want someone running up your bottom at 100 miles an hour? No. Good man. Fingers, don't fist. Fingers, fingers, good man. Move. Move. Now, can you see the shape he's got the scope in? Just stay where you are, freeze. We'll use terms stop. How many of you get upset if I said to you, stop? How many would get, you just asked me to stop. How many gets upset? Stop! You're moving the scope, I can see it moving. So, how many gets upset? Do you get upset if I said stop? Why?
I have met some wrong thing.
Stop! You moved the scope again.
Making some mistake or wrong.
Well, normally stop is because you're about to make an error, right? What we do here, and very important, is we shouldn't let you get to a point where you've scoped to a position where you're not going to be successful. So me personally, I harbour the belief that if you've got to a certain spot, that if I have to take over, I won't take the scope all the way back. I shouldn't have let you get there in the first place. If I have to say stop, it's because there's a potential problem or there is a problem that we need to sort out. Stop means doing what he's done. How uncomfortable has that felt for you for the last 1 minute holding the scope in the stop position? No, you're letting go of the scope, I can see it moving. It's uncomfortable. But the most important thing is when you say stop, I can then turn around and I can say, can you see how you got your fingers? Can you see how you've got this? Can you see how you've got that? So we can actually freeze you as you are. If I say freeze, you'll go, why does he want me to freeze? If I say stop, you'll stop. So stop will be used. Okay? Pause, I'd let him get away with going, okay, pause. Right? So stop is very important. So you need to know we'll say tip up, tip down. For those guys who've not done a lot, it'll be big wheel back, big wheel forward. And towards the end of the course, we'll use tip up, tip down. So what we'll do, for those guys who are not familiar with the scope, we'll tell you what to do with the scope. For those guys who are more familiar with the scope, we'll tell you what to do with the image. Yeah? So, how did that feel now? I got you to stop for another minute. It's uncomfortable. But what we need to do is look at how you've got the scope. Your posture, right? Stand up straight. Put your feet pointing in the same direction. Ask him to step to one side. Be in control. Be at one with the scope. The scope is an extension of your arm. Scope goes forward. Hand goes forward. If I've got the arm bent, I can't do as much with it. Yeah? I can't make it. But if I've got the arm here, I can make it do a lot more. It's an extension of your arm. Away you go.
Bend in our arms.
Sorry?
We should not bend at all.
No, don't be literal. Do you know what I mean when I say don't be literal? What I'm telling, this is the scope. We try to keep the scope as straight as possible. If we keep the scope as straight as possible, I can take the scope from here to here. However, if I've got a bend in the scope and I've got it as far around as I can only take it to here. Can you see what I'm saying? So bends in the scope stop you doing it. Your arm is what the scope is. So you've got a loop, you can't do as much with the scope. You've got a straight scope, you can do a lot with the scope. The big man's come back. Good. So, what are you going to do? Stop. Okay. So, what did we talk about? What did we get Osama to do?
Angle and the fisting.
He's fisting for one. Stop. Stop means don't let that move. What else did we get Osama to do? Remember, I got him to come round here with his fingers.
Okay,
So could you see where the fold is? See where the fold is? Yeah, it's just coming in. So it's just out of sight, and you want to go forward because the fingers just disappear and it's here. The finger disappears, it's here. That doesn't mean you can go straight forward. What you've got to do is put the tip forward, big wheel forward, anti-clockwise, anti, good. Advance the scope slowly. Keep advancing, keep advancing, keep advancing. Stop. Now, tip up slowly, so big wheel back. Clockwise torque. Tip up, tip up, tip up. That's it. Big wheel back. Keep it going, keep it going. Increase your clockwise and anti-clockwise. Now draw the scope back a set and now advance. And big wheel all the way back. There you go. So what you've got, can you see what we've done? Because we did this, we went under this and we lifted it up. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean that you're past the fold. You have to go past the fold. We got him doing some silly things. And he's on camera. The big screen, yeah. Yeah? Anti-clockwise. So tip down, down, go, lift it up. Good. Up. Go on. More. Good. Where do you think you are? Where do you think you are? Retrosigmoid junction. My God, man. Okay, so we put him on the back. What do we need to do to negotiate it? Okay, draw the scope back, and there you go. Because
You saw something that you don't do. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how many of you actually change your position and understand what is happening. People are changing position and I don't understand, but I saw my boss do it, left picker, I can't move right picker, you know. But now you saw what happened. And that's what this course is all about. These concepts are very important.
happy? Good. Got a smile on your face now. So let's take this out. Who's next?
And the other thing that happened when you did this, if you were doing it in the live case, you've saved that patient having pain. That's how you reduce your sedation. That's why you say you don't need sedation. And that's why the screaming doesn't occur.
Any questions so far? Anybody?
Sir, how should we, what is the best method to insert the scope?
Stand over in the corner and run up with the scope. There's lots of different ways.